Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsjuice.com, and today we are here at the Gionee event at Hyderabad, and they have launched the Gionee S7 in India for a price of 24,999. That means 25,000 rupees you will have to pay for this phone which we have with us. Again, I'm doing this video after using this device for approximately an hour, and what kind of value you actually get on this one is something which I'm going to tell you in this video. Again, this is not going to be a final review, but I will tell you much more. As of now, initial what I feel is something I'm going to tell you about, and I have already done a detailed hands-on review as well of this device at Mobile World Congress at Barcelona, and I actually told you what all you get from on this one as far as the overall hardware specifications are concerned. But today the price is announced, and as per the price, whether this phone is worth buying or whether this phone is good enough as compared to the other competition which is right now existing in India as per the available phones. So we talk about the Gionee S7 first of all, and then we will talk about the competitions we have for this one. So Gionee S7 comes with a great build quality. It has metal being used on the edges, which is making this phone pretty solid and very good in terms of the overall look and feel. It is premium, and they have given a very different kind of edge design in which you have dual edge design with the U-shaped thing, and it does not feel bad when you hold it in hand. So it is pretty solid and very good in terms of the grip as well, and this phone also does not feel very heavy in terms of the weight, so which is actually a good thing considering this phone has 5.2-inch display. One-handed usage is good enough. I can actually use the phone with one hand most of the time, and there might be a scenario when I need to use another hand as well. Talking about the cameras, we have got 13 megapixel camera at the back, which is an autofocus camera, can shoot high definition video. When it comes to the front camera is 8 megapixel. So 8 megapixel camera is there on the front, 13 megapixel camera at the back. Both of them can take pretty good photos. I have just taken some photos, so I'm telling you all that after doing the camera test as of now in low light. Low light photos are pretty good, and daylight photos are very good as well. Talking about the display is pretty good in terms of the viewing angles. I would say the viewing angles are good. It is a pretty nice display in terms of the color production, and details are also very nice. It has got a high definition display, so display clarity is not at all an issue, and it is pretty good in that department. Talking about the overall UI, the UI which we have on this one is the Amigo 3.0, which is the latest version of Amigo custom UI from Gionee, which normally comes on the premium phones. So that UI is there, and it is pretty fluid and responsive this time, so there is no lag which I can notice, which is also a very good thing. In terms of the overall form factor, the phone does not feel heavy. As I already told you, the front camera performance is also pretty good. We have taken some selfies, and I would like to show you that later. Talking about the hardware, we have got MediaTek 6572 chipset, which is an octa-core CPU, the new CPU which has got LTE capabilities, and it is a dual SIM phone with both the SIM cards supporting 4G. So both the SIM card are going to support 4G on this one, which is definitely a good thing, and you can actually use a micro SD memory card in the case of the second slot and use it as a single SIM phone as well, which is good. So micro SD card expansion is there, and also you get dual SIM connectivity with 4G support, which is also a good thing. When it comes to the kind of design they have given, this is definitely a different design, refresh over what they actually have been doing till now, especially with the S series, the Slim series, and this phone is also pretty slim, which is a very good thing, I would say. So it is kind of slim phone, and which is a good thing. Apart from this, if we talk about the RAM and the internal storage, you will get 16 GB of internal storage and 2 GB of RAM, which is also pretty good to give you the kind of performance you actually expect from a phone like this. This is again going to cost you slightly more money than you actually expect normally from a Gionee phone, but this is actually giving you that kind of value as well, especially in terms of the build quality and some other hardware specification. It has got the latest MediaTek 6752 chipset, which is going to give you a processor which is clocked at 1.7 gigahertz, and it should be good in terms of the overall performance. It has also got Mali T760 GPU, if I'm correct. Maybe I can correct that later if it is wrong, but the GPU on this phone is good enough as well. We have actually done a gaming review of this phone, which we will show you later, but gaming is good on this one. And when it comes to heating is something which I'm going to tell you later on once I test this phone thoroughly for some days. So in all, I would like to say this is a pretty good phone. Let's talk about the competition. So competition which we have in the market is going to be the Honor 6 Plus, which is already launched before this one. So this is the Honor 6 Plus, which comes with Pretty good hardware specification. Comes from Huawei, and it has a high silicon Crane 925 chipset, which is also a pretty good chipset, and they have very good GPU on this one as well. And gaming performance on this one is pretty good, I would say. I have tested it, and when it comes to the rear camera, there is a difference. So rear camera on the Gionee S7 is an 13 megapixel camera, and over here we have two 8 megapixel cameras, which actually gives you a very good shallow depth of field, and you can actually take photos with subject focused in the foreground or in the background, and then you can actually change the focus with the help of a camera mode which is supported on the Huawei Honor 6 Plus. So that is something which you will have on the Huawei Honor 6 Plus. In terms of the overall form factor, I would say the Gionee S7 is light in terms of the weight. This one is heavy in terms of the weight. The build quality is slightly on the higher side. They have used metal on the edges, completely on all the edges, as compared to plastic being used over here on the Honor 6 Plus and metal being used on the edges. So it is a combination of plastic, metal and glass. This is a combination of glass and metal only, so which is definitely a better thing, and it is also slim as well. So in terms of thickness, you can easily note down the difference, that the thickness is definitely slimmer on the Gionee S7. So S7 is slimmer as compared to Honor 6 Plus. This is something which I can say easily, and you can actually feel it once you hold these devices in hand. So hardware wise, they are kind of different. We need to still compare how they actually cope up with each other in terms of the hardware performance, what kind of gaming performance we can actually get on the Gionee S7, and how does that actually compare to the Honor 6 Plus. So we will do that later, but as of now, in terms of the form factor, definitely the Gionee S7 wins. It is a slimmer, lighter phone and a better build quality phone as compared to this one, but again, this is not bad considering this has got plastic, but very good build quality is there. It is not something which is going to break, but if you compare, I would say this one is something which I like more personally. So that is my own personal opinion, and it could be different for you. That's okay. So these are the kind of things which we wanted to tell you in this video as of now. We are also coming up with a small camera review, some camera samples of the Gionee S7, and we will also test out the low light performance of this device as of now, and we will post those videos. So do stay tuned for those videos as well, which are coming around Gionee S7, whether this device is something which you would like to buy, or in case you are interested. In case you have any questions for the Gionee S7, please let us know. I would love to help you with your questions, and that will eventually help me to actually get through what you want to ask, and I would love to basically answer you that. So that's all from us. Thanks for watching this video. In case this video helped you, you can always click the like button below over there in this video, somewhere at the bottom of this video, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.